So now we're going to take a little peek at a 2-year-old classroom and some of our 2-year-old teachers are planning as well. Hi, ladies.
Hi.
How are y'all?
Good.
Good. Can y'all tell me your names, a little bit about yourself?
My name's McCall Brandenberger. I've been with Tiny Treasures for about a year now. I am new to this facility, but I have a little bit close to 4 years of experience. And right now I'm working for my bachelor's degree in psychology, and then after that I will continue on for my master's degree in psychology and hopefully become a counselor working with our youth.
Great. Awesome.
I'm Christine. I am a 2-year-old teacher here at Tiny Treasures. I previously worked as a kindergarten teacher for Alvin ISD. I do have a bachelor's degree in education and 2 masters in reading specialist and school administration. This is my first year here at Tiny Treasures, and this will be my 6th year in education.
All right. So it looks like y'all are planning for the S unit. Tell me what you're planning for here.
So every week we work on a different letter from the alphabet. The older grades do it a little differently than we do. We actually go in the order of the alphabet because it's a little easier for our children to identify the letters as we go in order. So we will be working on the letter S. The 18-month and the 2-year-old classes are very similar in what we do. We just try to do things a little different. So the 18-month-olds, they do an alphabet book. So they'll be working on the letter S in their alphabet book. And then the 2-year-olds, we always try to do some type of a craft during our center time, and then we'll add the letter to the craft so that they have that to take home as well. So 2 different ideas, but going over the same.
It's the same unit.
Correct.
Fun. And y'all kind of plan together to make sure they're a little bit different too. So if you do have a child build into the next classroom the following year, they're doing something different.
Yes.
But it's always great to get together and collaborate ideas.
Yes.
I see some bear things over here.
Yes, so the letter is part of just our weekly routine, and then we do a thematic unit as well for each week. So, for instance, this week we'll be working on bears and hibernation. So we'll read the polar bear and the rainbow, and then we'll do a craft with the polar bear and rainbow, and the children can make their own rainbow polar bear.
Awesome.
kind
So
of
lots of hands-on, lots of examples, different craft, fine
crafts.
motor. Yes,
Correct.
yes. Well, show me a little bit about around the room and tell me a little bit about what y'all do each day.
Okay, so the 2-year-old and the 18-month classes are a lot smaller than our regular classes here. We do have less students in our classes. So 8 kids in our 2-year-olds and 18-year-old classes,
Yeah,
which
very
is really
nice.
fun because you still get 2 teachers. So very intimate class. So we have 1 table as opposed to 2 in the bigger classes. So a lot of our foundation work starts here at the table. In the mornings, we have an activity. They come out. They do some hands-on activities until we get all our kids here before chapel. And then after chapel, we usually do snack. And then we try to do a little bit of calendar. Like I said, it's a little different with 2-year-olds because they're a lot antsier. So we do our color song, we go over our shape of the month, and then we just briefly talk about what month it is and if we have any birthdays or holidays throughout the month. We try to stick to all of that. Something the 2-year-olds do that not necessarily the 18-month-old do is we do our letter chant for each week. So this week is star for starfish. So it's always S, starfish, starfish.
So
we
fun.
always work on a letter that goes along with, hands-on, getting a kinesthetic feel to it as well. We have books. We try to do a seasonal change to our tree so kids can keep up with what season we're in and how that season changes. Alphabet up top, you can kind of see that. So we do have a kitchen center. We use the table for teapots and different tea party events that we do in the classroom. We always do some kind of felt with colors. We do it in both English and Spanish so that we can really work on our colors.
Fun.
So each child around the table could get a felt, and we would go over what color, and when we say that color, they would bring it up to Cookie Monster, and he would be their color. These are just teacher-directed books that we use, and then we also have our colors on the wall. Once again, we go over that in both English, and then we have Spanish on this side. Something that we really love in our class is that below each child's cubby, we have their own little information sheet. This is something that goes home at the beginning of the year, but it's a way for parents to send a picture in that can kind of ease kids' emotion. So when they come in the day, they put their backpacks up in their lunch kit and they see their mom and dads instantly. So they know
Awesome.
they're going to stay with them all day long. So it's a very good way for them just to kind of relax when they
Yeah.
get here. So
Yeah, so
and then
fun.
tons of manipulatives and tons of fun things
Right.
for us to do, but it's a little
And
too
these
much.
change with the units, and this is just the tip of the iceberg because there's still
Correct.
2 more storage units
Yes.
that the teachers have access to.
Yes,
So
this is
lots
just-
and lots and lots of
Just
access to
ours.
fun hands-on, and they keep the materials for students down there below as well that they
Yes.
pull as
we
needed.
just kind of hide
So
everything so that
yeah,
we keep busy
pull it out
fingers.
as they need. Yeah,
Correct.
perfect.
So all of our centers are put in here, and we kind of drag them out to the different carpet areas so that they're not completely overwhelmed with a room full of mass chaos. So
Great. Well, thank y'all. Thank y'all for your time today. We appreciate it. Bye-bye. We're going to cruise on down the hallway.